the last day of the week, we have seen some support come back into the precious metal prices, especially. Remember, yesterday gold prices gained 2%, silver was settling up nearly 3%, and today in Asia and Europe as well, the precious metal prices have seen that strength continuing. So 0.25% of a gain coming in for the gold prices. The Indian gold prices also have gained nearly 1%. That's because of the rupee calculation as well, but good gains coming in for the silver as well. And that's this week's chart. We did see a sharp decline. You can see that V there, but the gains also have been like that. So 0.25% of a gain coming in for this week as well. Let's take a look at the crude prices, because there is no strength coming back into that, no bargain buying as well. We have declined nearly 3.5% in case of crude prices in this week itself. And if you look at this month, nearly 11% down for crude prices. So no respite coming in for that one. Near 4% of a cut, and that's for this month. 12% and more of a decline coming in. Let's take a quick look at the copper prices as well. And while this week started on a bearish note, we have seen gains coming into the markets yesterday. It was up 1% yesterday and up nearly 1% today as well. That's the monthly chart, though not so good. 7.5% of a decline coming in for the copper prices for the month of May. And that's the weekly chart as well on your screen. Let's get in then. Ajay Kedia, he's MD and Research Head, Kedia Commodities, and he joins us right here in our studios. Ajay, hi, welcome to the show. Let's start with the gainers first. And gold prices really have seen a turnaround. Do you see 1700 breaching anytime soon?
Yeah, surely. If we see totally the market was eyeing on the FOMC meet, and on Wednesday we have seen that still the QE3 is expected in the market from June onwards. So basically, previously we have seen the gold prices were continue to be under pressure because of the dollar gain. But after looking to the QE3 expectation in the market, we have seen a very sharp rally in case of particularly gold. And secondly, the major technical round back, if we see in the December month also, we have seen a market taking support around $1532. But here also we have seen yesterday market had tested the around 1526 and rebounded. So in a shorter period we can see looking to the economical uncertainty, prices may be around once again we can see the prices coming around 1620 or 1640 in near term.
All right, so 1600 could be breaching. But Ajay, how about the silver prices? Because we did see very sharp declines onto that one as well. This week on MCX has seen prices fall below 52,000 as well. Of course, right now holding above 53,000. But what's your sense on what range could we be working with in case of silver in the coming week?
Last year we have seen silver prices has jumped around $50 in international market, and from there we continuously there was a continuous fall. Taking support around $26, we have seen again market has come up. But looking to the base metal counter, silver continue to take a pressure from $37, and we have tested once again around 26.70 2 days back. But now, as if we look about gold silver ratio, it is clearly indicating that silver will outperform gold once again, as what we have seen in case in December month, where the ratio was around 54 and it has rebounded to test once again around 48.20 in the month of March. So similarly, we expect that near term will be very good for silver. In domestic market, no doubt, rupee weakness is continuing to support what we have seen in last time market breaching 50,000. But as of now, we will be quite bullish in case of silver, and maybe we can see price testing around 56,000 to 58,000 in near term.
Ajay, how about the energy space? Because that is one space that has continued to decline. Is it oversold on charts? Because the kind of decline that we have seen in this week and this month in crude has been quite on the higher side. But then again, fundamentals have been not supportive. There are huge supplies. The kind of data that has come in from US, Europe, China has been on the weaker side. Do you see this decline continue?
Yeah, surely. If we see in the case of crude oil, when we have seen the prices are breaking $100 in international, now it is taking a slight support around $92. But the fundamental, as we have seen, that from European side or from US side or China side, it is not at all supportive. And on the supply side, continuously OPEC is working on the higher level of production, and even we have got an update that Saudi has already updated that the price is still higher, and maybe around $75-78 will be the base price we can see. So time being will be slightly bearish as of now. We can see the price moving around $85. No doubt on chart slightly the charts are showing in oversold, but on any rally around 51.50 in case of M6 we can take a short position. Target could be near to 48.50 or 48.60.
Let's get the Brent crude prices also on your screens, because while the NYMEX is just about holding $92, it's the Brent crude prices which really seem to be cracking. We've seen 107 also give way, and 106.80 is how that one is, more than 0.5% of a decline coming in for Brent crude. If we can also pull the weekly and the monthly chart onto that one, the decline here has been much sharper than what you have seen in case of the NYMEX crude prices. So 4.5% of a cut coming in this week, and this month, of course, we've seen more than 10% of a decline coming in. Let's also talk about natural gas prices, Ajay. We did see the week start on a positive note for the natural gas prices, nearly 4 to 5% up for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But the last couple of sessions have been slightly weaker on that one as well.
Looking to the natural gas prices, as we have seen that nearly we have seen the prices moving around 1.8 in international. But as already there was been update in the month of January that if the prices stay below $2 in international, there maybe we can see production cut, and basically the fundamental comes out of that only, that some companies are eyeing on some production cut that will definitely continue to support the natural gas price. Secondly, in international, if you see the coal prices is slightly higher as compared, natural gas is quite cheaper. So maybe the demand will be again coming towards the natural gas, and on MCX, if you see the price if sustain above 134 level, maybe it can rally around 156 or 160 near term.
Very strong gains coming in for natural gas, up 4% and more of gains is how that one is trading at this point in time. Ajay, how about the base metal space? Because the data has not been so supportive, but we have seen those oversold conditions coming in here as well. And in some sense, the markets are feeling that with the weak US data, you might see the stimulus come in. I mean, these couple of factors really seem to be supportive. But would you say that we are on a beginning of a rally right now for this?
Yeah, if you take a medium to long-term perspective, I am very much bullish in case of overall base metal packet. On in domestic market, we have seen rupee was a very crucial tracker for the base metal here. Due to rupee weakness, our prices has not fallen what we have seen in the COMEX and LME case. Secondly, if we see the individual fundamentals are quite more important in case of overall base metal pack, where we have seen the aluminium, there was a very good jump in last 2-3 sessions where Japanese demand came in the market, whereas in lead there was a technical sell-off signal came around 112 in case of MCX, and that target can be around 105. Whereas in case of copper, since last 2.5 months, market trading between the range of 410 in lower side and higher side around 445. So we will be seeing that total market will be in a tight range only, but in Q3 there will be definitely new buying can be seen in the market that could rally all base metals.
You did mention about aluminum, but how is the nickel looking like? Because we've seen some sustained support coming in for that one as well, Ajay. Of course, if you look at the yearly return, it's down nearly 10 to 11% in 2012. But this week really seems to be positive for that one. Do you think there's more buying coming in for that?
Yes, I have already updated that individual fundamentals are more important in case of base metal. Similarly, in nickel, we have seen some Australian mines has already updated due to the low prices and low demand. Already they have cut down their production by 18%. Definitely, nickel will be getting a very good support around 908, 910 in case of MCX, and prices can move around 956 to 980 levels.
All right, Ajay, we'll let you go at that. Thank you so much for joining us. That's the view coming in from Kedia Commodities. Then today seems to be a good day as far as the metals are concerned, whether it's precious or base metals. There has been buying coming back into that one. So bullish calls coming in from Kedia on gold, but he's bearish on crude. Let's get that chart really back on your screens. Crude really has declined quite sharply in this week. Brent and NYMEX both have declined nearly 3 to 4.5% in this week itself, and the month itself has seen 10 to 12% of a decline coming in.